Welcome, you pecker butts, to TP For Your Earholes. My name is Charlene Schmidt, and with me is...
Patrick Schmidt. That's me. I'm your co-host and your husband.
That's right. You are both of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And today, we are talking about moments when Beavis and Butt-head were cute. Yes, cute.
It happens.
Even these guys. They have moments that make us go, aww.
Yeah. We went through some of our favorites, and we're super excited to share them with you. It's not a comprehensive list. It's not a top 10. It's just some moments that we were like, aww.
Yeah, seriously, as I was thinking about the topic, if in my mind and my heart, I thought, as I was thinking of these moments, if it did that to me, it makes the list. That's how I made my list.
Me too. I was looking for those moments of adorable. They think they're adorable.
And okay, spoiler alert, that moment right there does not make the list.
No.
But it is cute.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun, and I can't wait to dive in.
But before we do that, let's do the housekeeping. Let's tell everybody how they can connect with us. And
Sure.
Patrick, if you would please tell everybody where they can do that and how they can do that.
Well, there's 4 big social media platforms that we are on. One is Blue Sky, one is Instagram, one is Facebook, one is YouTube. Add that all together, that's 4. And we are very fortunate to be at TP For Your Earholes on all 4, which makes us really easy to find. If you follow us on any one of those platforms, you can know when the latest episodes drop, and you can touch base with us directly. We are paying attention to our socials, and we would love to hear from you. You can also reach out directly through tpforyourearholes.com, which has a contact form, as well as all of our archives and show notes.
Yeah, check that out if you haven't already. And in the meantime, while you're listening to us, let's get into it and talk about the things that make us go, aw, when we see them.
We each did come up with kind of our own moments, but we put them together as one list. And I tell you what, I was blown away by how many I missed reading through the ones you found.
Likewise, you inspired me. And if I was able to inspire you back in some fashion, I'm really grateful for that. Just because I think I started this list in one place with one intent, knowing I would need to focus on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll get into that in a minute.
Okay.
But then following it up with a whole bunch of other stuff.
Fair. And I like the very first one that's on your list. So maybe we start there.
Okay, how about we do that? I think this is a cute moment, and it's a very straightforward kind of a cute moment. So I do think it's a good place to start. And this is in Beavis and Butt-head Do America, where Butt-head gets his seatbelt buckled by the flight attendant and says, I love you. And that's all it takes for him. That's it. That's all. He is in love.
Well, and I noted too that it was very similar to how any time Beavis or Butt-head gets any kind of positive reaction from women, they're just so overcome that they don't know what to do. There were a couple other of those moments that I noted, which was in Friday Night when they help the biker lady shoplift, or
That's a good one.
When the naked lady gives them directions in Naked Colony. They're just in love, and it's so cute to see them where they go from these sort of objectifying teenagers to just being fully in love.
It's such a switch. It
Yes.
really is like a light switch from on to off. There's such little in between. That's what makes it so funny. And it makes you wonder, right? Where if maybe they had gotten a little more positive attention for women and learned how to respect women in the process, what could have possibly happened to them?
Yeah.
But it just didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, and admittedly, I am very much like Butthead in this sense, where you want to get on my good side, like all you have to do is smile at me and I'll be like, I love you.
I mean, that's how I got you, babe.
Exactly. That's how you got me. You were the first person to smile at me and I would just threw all my love at you.
I don't know what this says, but it worked. It's been going strong for 20 years, so
Yeah, this is true.
why question a good thing?
And I think before we get into even the second item on our list, we have to make a big confession.
Oh, what's that?
And that big confession is that it was easier to find moments for Beavis than for Butthead.
Yeah, we should have led the show with that.
It's okay. Because Beavis, there is something in him that is just straight up adorable, whereas Butthead has many more of those psychopathic, sociopathic tendencies.
Yeah. So one of the things that I went into this list kind of deliberately looking for was Butthead moments, knowing that Beavis would be an easier mark to get.
So can I tell you one of the Butthead moments that really stuck out for me?
Yeah, please.
Was in Buttnicks, where the way Butthead supports Beavis during Beavis's open mic set was just super cute.
Preach it, brother Beavis.
Yeah. That and just the pounding on the table. That's such a awesome bro move. And it was super cute. And
yeah,
you may not recognize it in the moment, but like when you think about it, when the whole room is shifting, I think Beavis gets more attention because Butthead is so actively rooting him on. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's so true. He is genuinely cheering him on, and the effect cannot be denied. It worked. It worked hardcore. Yeah. Okay, that makes me think of my favorite moment that I listed for this episode, if I may.
Please.
That is where the whole sequence, and I think listeners know, I've mentioned it before, that I love the sequence where Beavis and Butthead both fall in love with the New Zealand Big Mac girl, where she's eating all those Big Macs and some Coke, and they're cheering her on in the episode's spiritual journey. This is another one of those genuinely supportive moments where they're just like, go, 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 and you can't help but get into it yourself, like, go, 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 yeah!
Right. Yes.
And it's one of those rare instances where I think we see Butthead being genuinely supportive of another person. Like, he really believes in her. He wants her to do this. And I love the sequence altogether. And Beavis is cuter by the way he imagines spending the rest of his life with her and all of that. I love that to death. However, we cannot discount the big sleeper line in this scene. And it comes from Butthead.
Okay.
And he says, I'd drive all the way to New Zealand to get her. All right, bro. Try.
Best of luck.
I love that so much.
And it is, without a doubt, one of the cutest moments of the reboot for sure.
Yes, the whole thing is cute. But if I have to narrow it down to any one thing just for this list, it's that line, which catches me by surprise every time because my attention, I think rightfully so, is focused on Beavis.
Right.
Because he's imagining this whole life with her. Hey, the Big Macs come first. I understand that. He's got this really kind of like mature, but also goofy perspective on the whole thing and is essentially visualizing an entire relationship with this person who he has not met. But then Butthead comes in with that line, and I'm just like, oh, God damn it, you son of a bitch. That's funny, too.
Well, I'm glad they gave Butthead that moment, too. Because Beavis was having, his epiphanies about what he wants out of life. And then they gave Butthead this cute moment, too, and this killer line. Credit where it's due, they hooked him up with that.
Yes, it was needed because they were both falling in love with her at the same time. So they're competing here.
So that reminds me of another one of my favorite moments from Beavis. We talked about his maturity. Let's talk about his immaturity. And every time Beavis says a baby word, like,
oh, golly.
Yucky. That's yucky.
There is something kind of cute about that.
Oh, yeah, every time it's just like, oh, you really are just a baby.
You are reminded of his age and you were reminded of his innocence.
Yeah.
Which doesn't always happen with these characters, but it does happen more for Beavis than it does for Butthead.
And I also like how Beavis does get confused every once in a while about gender, because one of the cutest moments, and there's two of them, and they happen in 2 different episodes when Beavis looks at his boobs.
Oh, is this where he goes, it's not worth the risk?
Yeah, it's not worth the risk. And then also, her body probably looks a lot like yours.
Oh, yeah. And then he looks at his chest.
And then Butthead looks around the room at the girls in the room. Beavis looks down at his own chest. It's so cute. Butthead doing his thing is kind of gross, but Beavis looking at his own body is just adorable.
It is because it's so innocent and so naive, tapping into that aspect of his character, which, I mean, we're going to talk about many of these moments probably throughout this episode. There's many of them, and they're all so good.
Well, and that's one of my, every time, and granted, like I say, it's only twice, but every time I watch those episodes, I laugh. Like, I laugh out loud every single time that happens. And it's just because it's so cute.
It is, though. It is. Okay, you know what else is cute? And I can't even believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to bring this up, see what you think of it.
Okay.
Anytime Beavis befriends an animal, whether it's a rat or a raccoon or whatever, I love it. Because when he's friendly with an animal, it's very adorable.
Yeah, this is true.
It's because he reveals his nurturing side. That's why.
Yeah, and it, I don't know, seems to make a lot of sense that's, coming from Beavis, because Beavis does have that nurturing side to him. Butthead, not so much, but that's what makes it cute when Beavis befriends the animals.
Yeah, so I had to mention it here. It makes the list. It is cute.
And speaking of naivete, I'm going to add another one that it's not an example of them being cute. It's an example of them living cute.
Okay, living cute. Do tell.
Living cute. And that is in the episode Late Night with Butthead, which I know is one of our favorites.
Yeah.
The faces that they make after Van Driesen tells them it takes a lot of hard work and effort, and their faces just fall.
Yes. This is not what they expected.
They don't want to work. They just want the chicks.
They want fame and money and chicks, not hard work.
It's just the way their faces fall. It's just like, oh, God, that's awesome. That's perfect.
It is. It is absolutely pitch perfect.
Yeah, and it's super cute.
It is. It's so very them is what that is.
Yeah, and it's living as opposed to reacting, just like who they are in that moment really shines through.
They're just being them. It's a genuine reaction. They freaking nailed that in the animation.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of things that absolutely get nailed just from an animation standpoint, there is this moment that I have to mention that I've mentioned before on the show, but I'm going to do it again anyway because it's that good. And this is when, in the episode Dearly Departed, Beavis thinks he's dead, and he is at the cemetery now, and he's thinking, oh, there's a whole graveyard full of dead chicks who just might check me out, so I got to be on my best game here. And so he's doing his whole thing of, hey, baby, and he juts his hips out in just such a way that is adorable. This is his way of putting his best foot forward. And this is what he comes up with. And yes, I think it's adorable. It deserves to be here.
Sure, for sure. And this is one of those from the reboot. And it's another example. If you haven't watched the reboot, what are you doing?
Oh, you're missing out on so much. And yes, I know it is hard to access season 3 right now because it's still not available on Paramount Plus in the States. It's available elsewhere.
Yep.
I cannot explain this to you. Nobody can explain this to you. Nobody's saying anything if they can explain it to you. And I'm just saying, do what you got to do if you really want to see it. At this point, they deserve it.
All right. So I'm going to do a rapid fire set of cute moments.
Ooh, go for it. Lightning round. Let's go.
And they are all from the way that Beavis and Butthead choose to dress.
Oh, okay.
That when you get them outside of their norm, it can be just super amazing.
Yeah.
And a source of real great laughs. And we have to, I think, acknowledge the OG of those, which is the origin of Diarrhea Cha-Cha-Cha.
Yes.
And the episode Babes Are Us, when Beavis and Butthead are mud wrestling in the yard in preparation for the real thing. And Daria walks by and sees them in
Bikini tops.
Bikini tops, yeah. And that visual is just too much. Them wrestling each other and stopping and kind of like freezing in the mud to both make fun of Daria at the same time. It's awesome.
Yes.
And maybe they've been, if not trans allies, at least drag allies right from the beginning.
Totally. Number one, I hope that pisses the bigots off when they think about it. Good.
Yes.
2, I really wish this would have continued. Subpoint A, they look good in bikini tops. I wouldn't mind seeing more of it. And then just B, I would love to see the kind of the bending a little bit. What would they look like in other women's clothes? Now, the fan art's really good for this. But in canon, in the episodes themselves, it kind of started and stopped here, and I wish it wouldn't have.
And it would have been interesting to see how Beavis's boobs fit, right?
Right?
I think Beavis would want to know how his boobs fit.
Oh, 100%.
Clearly he's interested in knowing that.
We know he is based on other experiences, yes.
All right, so the second of these clothing moments comes in the episode Incognito. That's another episode that comes up early in the original run, and they are both wearing sunglasses to try to hide, and Butthead has a green ball cap on, but then Beavis has this weird, like, full brim all the way around the head, white hat. He's just missing, like, a cane, and he could be a dancer in a 1960s variety show. It's so not him, and that's what makes it so off-the-wall cute.
That's what makes it so great. It is not in step for him, and yet seeing him like this just kind of makes you want more of it. If there was ever a Beavis and Bowie collab, whoa, could you imagine the results of that?
That'd be awesome.
Okay, fan artists, take that idea, share your work, we will credit you. We would love to see what you come up with.
Yeah, I mean, Beavis is like a carnival barker. That's sort of what it reminds me of. Like that's the visual that I get.
Yeah.
And it's really cool.
I love it.
Third moment, they are given graduation garb in the episode Graduation Day. And what do they do with it? They go dump nachos in it.
They're eating nachos out of the mortarboard, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, yeah, you just screwed up the cap and gown. You're going to need to pay to get that dry cleaned.
Oh, no, they're not.
But, well, they're not, but someone is. And that could be kind of an off-putting thing, but it's so them. And it's just so cute to see them sitting on the curb outside the Maxi Mart, eating nachos out of a mortarboard.
Thinking that they had actually graduated from high school. That's the real kicker, is they really do think it's over just because they got to wear the cap and gown in this mock ceremony. The cheese stains, though, I don't envy who has to clean those up.
No. Now, here's a question for you. This is an offshoot that may or may not make the episode.
Okay.
Do you remember the first thing you did after graduation?
Ooh, golly. The truth is, no.
Okay.
I mean, I probably took off my cap and gown and went home. It's not a great story.
Okay.
Do you?
We had a graduation party after my graduation, so I went home to my own graduation party, which was fun.
I had a party too, so...
And that was on a Sunday, and then I moved out forever on Tuesday.
Woo! Moving fast. Life coming at you fast. You're 18,
Yes.
Get out.
Get out. And the last of the clothing moments is Beavis wearing the Whiplash neck collar around his waist in Whiplash.
Hell yes, this makes our podcast so many times, and it deserves it.
Every single time. It deserves it because it is a great little moment. And it's so damn cute.
It is, because this is just Beavis trying to compute, where do I put this thing? It's too big for my neck, so... Oh, I guess it goes around my waist. Okay. And that's what he does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the only place he's ever put things like that before is around his waist. You know?
The poor guy just has no idea. And that is the beauty of it all.
Right. Yeah. And so that's super cute, super adorable, and definitely one of my favorite moments. Not just favorite cute moments, but one of my favorite moments in the series.
Whole series. Yeah. No disagreement here. All right. Well, I think I need to come out with one of my very favorite moments from the classic series. I mentioned my favorite from Mike Judge's Beavis and Butt-head. Here's my favorite from the classic series. And this is just Beavis. Although Butthead's in it because it's cutting to the dance breaks during videos. But Beavis's hula dance has always been one of my favorite things, where he's just going, Yeah, Butthead's maybe moving left and like jumping left and right and whatnot. But yeah, Beavis does his little hula dance. And I don't know what it is about that gets me going, but goddamn, it's cute.
It's super endearing.
That's what he thinks dancing is? Besides the monkey boy?
Yeah, besides the monkey boy. And it's one of those dances that's completely inoffensive. It's kindergarten dance move. And again, reveals Beavis's innocence, I think.
Yeah, because there's not too much to it, really. He's just moving his arms and his hands. His body's not really moving out. It's sort of like the opposite of river dance, where you can't move your arms, you can't move your head, you can't even really move your waist that much, but your legs, anything below that, oh yeah, you are rocking.
Yeah, this is the, as you said, exact opposite.
Yes, something like that.
That top half is working hard.
Beavis River Dance equals hula dance, question mark?
I think we just found our episode title.
Bam. You were reading my mind there. Okay, have you got any more?
I have a couple more.
Okay.
One is, I think, one of the most polite moments that we see from Beavis in the entire series, which is very aptly in the Manners Suck episode. Thank you for your concern.
Oh.
Beavis, did he try to touch you? Yes, sir, he did. Thank you for your concern.
It's great that it comes after that question in particular.
Yeah, and it's just a little beat and it's just a little line, but it's, you know what? He could be this good person if he really tried. And he's really trying in this moment to come off as a good person, which kind of makes the fact that he's not all that great of a person in how he interacts with Butthead and the world. I think it just makes it all that more funnier.
Because of the potential.
Yeah, knowing he's got that in him makes when he doesn't meet that level much funnier.
I guess just because we see it and it doesn't show up that much. It's there, but it's not. It's there, but it's not.
Yes.
It could be, but it's not.
Mm-hmm. And I know you have another Beavis moment on your list too.
I do. It is a very small moment, but I do love the visual of Beavis in a hairnet. And this comes from the alternate reality in It's a Miserable Life, where he's at the homeless shelter serving food. There is something incredibly cute about that.
And I have only one more left on my list, and this is a multiple times, multiple places, multiple scenarios kind of moment. You just have to be on the watch for it. Anytime after Beavis and Butthead have just woken up, they're super cute.
You know, honestly, I think my favorite thing is just hearing them wake up.
Oh.
It's where, oh, or, ah!
Yeah. Or,
why?
What?
They're always startled, I think is the point that I'm trying to make.
Yeah, startled or disappointed that they've been woken up.
Yeah, the disorientation is off-putting. All right, and I think I have one more. And this is from Mike Judge's Beavis and Butt-head, and this is from an episode you love.
Yes.
Bone Hunters.
Yes, love it.
I very recently was rewatching this episode, and it occurred to me, it's hilarious all the times Butthead says something to the lines of, "Get your damn hands off my boner." Like, are you hearing yourself, dude? That's what's so funny about it.
So good, yeah.
It's funny, it's cute, because it's Beavis and Butthead saying it.
Mm-hmm. And normally when they say it, they laugh. This scenario, they're not laughing, so like we're laughing at at that. The fact that they're not laughing at it, that they're so serious about it, makes it really funny and also really cute.
It is. It is. So I had to throw that one in here. And I think with that, those are the moments I could think of in the time we took to make this list. But as you mentioned at the top of the show, this is by no means comprehensive. We know we have missed things, and we are especially calling on the Beavis stans to chime in and tell us where we fell short and tell us your favorite cute moments. We would love for you to get in the comments.
This is one of the things that we've talked about a couple times off mic about entering the fandom. We did not realize how many Beavis stans and Butt-head stans there actually were. How much Beavis and Butt-head, how do you want to put it? Beavis is my daddy.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff that there is out there. And I think it's in big part because of all these kinds of moments. And the longer we're in the fandom and the more we watch these kinds of episodes, the more our Beavis stans and our Butt-head stans in the fandom, like the more you make sense.
Yeah, I truly do get it now. Whereas entering the fandom, I understood that maybe this was a thing. Like, okay, live and let live. I don't really know if I'm in that group or not, but I don't care. Now, I definitely get it with Beavis for sure.
Yeah.
Because he is adorable. And Butt-head stans, I am working on it. We do want to hear from you, though. And to do that, go to Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky. tpforyourholes.com is what you type into the search bar. You will find us. Please follow and comment. You can go to YouTube, do the same thing. Find this episode. You can, if you're not already listening to it there, which you can, by the way, comment on this particular episode, and we would love to hear from you. If you'd rather just go to us directly, you can do that too. You can go to tpforyourearholes.com. We have a contact form. You can fill that out and get to us directly.
Mm-hmm.
We might even reply personally.
Yeah, we love hearing from you, and it helps keep us motivated to know that you're listening and that you care. So we really do appreciate it. So thank you.
Yeah, we thrive off of feedback, baby. Oof.
And next week, we are going to be back at it again. And we're going to be looking at lines that really didn't gain popularity, that kind of flew under the radar. Maybe that should have been bigger than they were. If nothing else, some of the most amusing lines that we feel like don't get the attention they deserve.
Yeah. If nothing else, they amuse us. They just didn't hit the same kind of maybe pop culture popularity as like, I need TP for my bunghole.
Right.
That's what we're going for.
Yeah, that's not going to be on the list.
Nah. Spoiler.
Come to Butt-head is not going to be on the list.
Nah.
We're looking for those kind of unappreciated, under the radar kinds of lines, and we are looking forward to sharing that list with you and those selections with you next week.